Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Data cleaning and preparation. For producing accurate and excellent statistical output, data cleaning is extremely important. Prior to start the actual data analysis, for this purpose we are using STATA statistical software for systematic approach for data cleaning and management. We are creating a various STATA do files for the numerous data cleaning activities. Some are these: creating a number of smaller sub-data set or subset of a large data set based on the research criteria and M&A indicator. Dropping unnecessary observation, which is not necessary, we are dropping those observation. Dropping unnecessary variable, which is not, we do not need it in data analysis. Dropping duplicate observations, we should have a unique observations. Transforming variables, dealing with outliers, creating a new variables, checking variables data type, labeling variables, renaming variables, define label and assign label, checking the status of survey. To know about the status of survey, we are using the STATA software, and checking the length of interview conducted in the field. We are implementing a formula to check the length of interview, and this to identify and how much time the interview was conducted. Checking for missing value, checking the exact location of interview, plus identification of invalid entries, verifying individual responses using the percent match for the similarity of the responses to the question. In some cases, we are match the similarity of the responses. In some data entry, data enumerator in the field, they are fill out or they are answer all the responses themselves. If it's 90% or it has 90% or 80% similarity, we are extracting those records and ask the enumerator why it has a much similarity, and check the relationship of child dataset with the parent dataset, and checking for various kind of error and classify them into the levels. Checking the skip logic among the variables, and we have the skip logic. Whenever it's yes or it's answered, these questions should be appear. If it's not answered, these questions should be hide. And some skip logic, it's very important for data analysis or survey data collection. We are using these processes before engaging on statistical analysis because of two reasons. One of the first is the validity of data analysis output depend on the quality of the data used. Second, the reviewer or reader of report is more likely to spot the data analysis errors and then the data cleaning and management error. And we are doing this process for data cleaning. This is the raw data. We are starting the data cleaning, how to clean these all the things. Here is we have multiple sheets, worksheet here, and these Excel files. This data is collected by ODK, and we are using the mobile based ODK software for collecting the field data. It's collected in fields. This data it's raw data. We are creating some do files in STATA. This is the STATA software's do files. This is the main do files. It's all this other do files will run by this main do files. Here is every section has its own do files. We are creating the labels, defining the value labels and assigning the value labels, and distinguishing the numeric variables like here, and define the labels here like this. and changing text to numbers and assigning value, and these are the process of data cleaning. Here we are coming for the other sub data sets, or child data set. It's child data set, and it's extract the data from Excel sheet, and here it's reshape the data. We are using reshape for each of these worksheet. Whenever we reshape the data through STATA do file code, here like asset and asset ID like this, it's variable, label variable, all the things is here. Every section has this code. Whenever we run this, only this file, all the do file will be run and create the one data set, long data set, one long data set, and all the child table will be merged into one long data set. And we are coming to see, we run this and coming to see here, and here is all the data sub or child data set merged into one data set. It has 2185 variables, if you see here, and 840 it's observation, and here variables is 845, its observations 2185, and this is the size of file. And whenever we come to see this data set, we do browse, and here everything is clean like this. If you see all the things here, it's province, the Takhar province ID is 4. It's actual label. It's label it, it's clean it, all the process is done by do files. It's all the process of data cleaning, and this data set is now ready for analysis. If they do the tabulation or like this, for example, we will do tab and add one variable here and enter. Like this is tabulation. Like it's the STATA software is very powerful for data cleaning and data analysis. And this was the whole process of data cleaning. We did all the activity which I mentioned it before, and now we have a clean data set.